Reading 1. Winter can be very cold and hard for animals. Some animals find it hard to stay warm or find food during the winter. To survive, some animals hibernate. Hibernation is like a long, deep sleep that helps animals save energy and wait for warmer weather. There are 3 main parts of hibernation: getting ready, sleeping, and waking up in the spring. First, animals get ready for hibernation in the fall. They eat a lot of food to build up fat in their bodies. This fat gives them energy while they are sleeping all winter. Some animals, like squirrels, also store extra food in their homes so they can eat it when they wake up for a little while during hibernation. Next, animals begin hibernating when the weather gets cold. During hibernation, their bodies slow down, their heart beats very slowly, and they breathe less often. This helps them save energy because they don't need to move around or eat as much. Bears, bats, and frogs are some of the animals that hibernate in safe, warm places like caves, burrows, or even under the ground. Finally, when spring comes and the weather gets warmer, the animals wake up. They stretch, start moving around, and look for food. After a long sleep, they are ready to explore and enjoy the new season. Waking up means it's time to live their normal lives again. Hibernation is an amazing way animals survive the winter. By getting ready, sleeping, and waking up at the right time, they can stay safe and healthy even when it's cold outside. Nature is full of smart ways to help animals live through tough times. Reading 2. Every year, many animals do something amazing to survive the changing seasons. They migrate. Migration is when animals travel to a new place to find food, stay warm, or have their babies. This long journey helps them survive tough times like cold winters or dry summers. Animals prepare for migration, make their journey, and settle in their new home until it's time to return. Initially, animals get ready for migration. Birds like geese eat a lot of food to give them energy for their long flight. Some animals, like monarch butterflies, gather in groups so they can travel together. Whales make sure their young are strong enough to handle the journey. Preparing for migration is important because the trip can be hard and tiring. Subsequently, animals begin their journey. Different animals migrate in different ways. Birds fly in the sky, often in big groups like a V shape to save energy. Fish like salmon swim through rivers and oceans to reach their destination. Even land animals like caribou walk or run across long distances to find food and warmth. No matter how they travel, animals follow the same path every year, often using the stars or the sun to guide them. Ultimately, animals reach their new home and stay there for a while. In warm places like southern countries, birds rest and find food. Whales swim to warmer waters to have their babies. Butterflies settle in forests to stay safe from the cold. Once the weather improves or food becomes available again, they will return to where they started. Migration is one of the most amazing ways animals survive. By preparing, traveling, and settling in new places, they make sure they have everything they need to live. Watching animals migrate shows us how smart and strong nature can be. Reading 3. Winter can be a tough season for plants, with freezing temperatures and limited sunlight making it hard to grow. To survive these conditions, many plants go dormant during the winter months. Dormancy is like a deep sleep that helps plants conserve energy and prepare for warmer weather. This process includes slowing down growth, storing nutrients, and waiting for the right conditions to sprout again. To begin with, dormancy allows plants to survive extreme cold by slowing their growth. When temperatures drop, plants stop producing new leaves, flowers, or stems. This helps them conserve water and energy, as growing during winter would require more resources than they can access. Dormant plants focus on maintaining their existing structures rather than growing taller or producing seeds. Moreover, during dormancy, plants store nutrients in their roots, bulbs, or stems. This stored energy acts as a reserve to keep the plant alive during the winter. For example, perennial flowers store sugars in their underground bulbs, which they use to stay alive and regrow in spring. Trees, on the other hand, store nutrients in their trunks and roots after shedding their leaves in autumn. Another important feature of dormancy is how it protects plants from damage. When plants are dormant, their metabolic activity slows down, which prevents water inside their cells from freezing and bursting. Some plants also produce natural chemicals, like antifreeze proteins, that help their cells survive freezing temperatures. This means dormancy is not just about energy conservation, but also about physical protection from the elements. In summary, dormancy is an essential survival strategy for plants during winter. By slowing their growth, storing nutrients, and protecting their cells, plants can endure the harsh conditions of winter and thrive again in spring. Dormancy ensures that plants not only survive, but also return stronger and ready for a new season of growth.